We're live, we're live, we're live. Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? Everybody's going. And Mike Bird was here earlier. Victor was here. Jack is here. How you doing? I think we got one of your videos flying a helicopter. Yeah. Hope everybody had a good week. I flew Tuesday, and I flew today. I didn't video today. I just flew. Hey, Jack. I was going to fly my Valiant, but one of the blind, there's a blind or like a T nut that holds the wing in, and it popped out, and I got one of the guys to glue it, and he, I don't know, well he couldn't hardly see where to squirt the glue, and it got on the screw, so I couldn't get it out because I have to take some debonder to it the next time I go to work on it. But I fixed. I got my Spitfire completely ready to go after the ESC quit on it, and it went down. Hey, Juno, and crashed. And I got my Eflite AT6 back in action, and one of the landing gear, the little grub screw, like always comes loose and it wiggles. And I put Loctite on it, but man, those little grub screws, it doesn't take anything to strip them out. Yeah, but you guys got that other park you can fly at and stuff. It's pretty good. All right, let's get a screen shared here. Yeah, right here. Share a screen. I do this every week, and every week I act like I've never done it before. Share a screen. Share a screen. Got it. Hide. There. But yeah, it's it was a good week. I got, and one of the screws, of course, was stripped in getting landing gear out of the AT6, so I had to get a screw extractor, and the only one you could find to do a 2mm screw with, I had to buy a $38 set of bolt extractors. So I got this huge thing there. Hey, Dave, how you doing, man? Mountain. I saw your video, Mountain, man. It was too late to get it in the lineup this week. It was a short anyway, but yeah, another nice looking plane. But let's get going. It's not that intense of a show this week, but I got some good stuff though, I think, because everybody did some good stuff. And we're going to start off with Caroline, and she is an event. This is Caroline Taylor, RC. I'm just making sure I got everything. Yeah.
That's a Generation 4. Not quite the fast start of the Generation 5, but we've got a Generation 4 twin turbine. Gear away.
Here.
Hay into owned it, and then Adam bought it.
Watch the Hawk land. It's good, big, strong winds too.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the way to land a Hawk. Big round of applause, please.
Yeah, but check it out, man. And Carolyn put up a great video tonight about I don't know, not too long ago, but it's another great flying where she's flying one of her wings and stuff. So check her out. She's doing some good stuff. Speaking of good stuff. All right, here we go. I think this is the one. I can't remember. This is Commander Goggle, and he put out some great videos, and some have music and some don't. This one doesn't. But he's ripping around the backyard, and he's getting faster. And he's heading up there. Hey, J-Man, how you doing? Man, I could have swore, J-Man, I made you blue so many times, man. There you go. Now you're blue like everybody else. But anyway, man, he has a great flight, and I like this. I like when he comes in here. And there ends the video. Oh, that was pretty good, man. That's pretty good. Here we go, man. We got Jack 78, Jack and Chris. They're in here, and he's got this his Freewing Bell 206, and he's going to take it out for a little flight. He's going to take it out. Hey, OG, how you doing, sir? Like easy lights. I was going to mute it. He flies around, man. He has a nice flight. Gets out and buzzes around. Yep. That's the Hudson Valley right there, man. You got those big rocks, man. You got big rocks, granite rocks, like granite, like. And we'll watch him come in for a landing here. There he goes, man. He gets a landing in and stuff, but it's pretty cool. I like easy lights. Helicopters are fun. Ah, nice. You guys will have to do them when you're out there flying together and stuff. All right, here we go. We got Marcus. And he flies out in California. And he's got an Air Titan. I don't know who makes it. I don't know anything about an Air Titan. But he's got a new plane. It still looks new. Oh yeah, yeah. Those big choppers, man. They are huge. We'll watch him fly a little bit. He actually did a nice job. He lowered the volume on it. Hey Rick, how's it going? Yeah, great week, man. It was here anyway. I got some planes fixed. They're ready for action. Just our runway's too rough right now. I might take them to the park and fly them next week. I want to go to the 3D farm, but everybody flew. We flew at Liberty today. Get some Spike Delikes juice. We'll watch his first landing. Greased it. You can see the little dust. But man, Marcus, he has a good flight there. Hey, Philip, how you doing, man? Let's see who else we got here. We're going.
Hi, everyone. Alex here. And
Romania, I believe. And we have Alex, AMRC. Get up there so you can see it. And he's got the air tractor. That looks like a good plane, man.
RC, and I have the UMX air tractor. It's been a while. Let's get it in the air. Okay, tractor time.
I bet he has some tractors rolling around in the fields, too.
No flaps. Got a bit of a breeze. And there's a couple of real tractors around here.
That is a real tractor.
One in front of me, one behind.
Ooh.
And of course, cars coming. Boy, I really hope they don't fix up this road all the way. Because then there's gonna.
Watch him land, man. He has a good flight. Hey, Philip.
These are okay, but. Okay, let's see if we can get a nice smooth landing.
Oof. Sticks it.
Not bad.
Sticks it, sticks it, sticks it. AMRC, check it out. Now we got some ground in for you, ground guys, ground gals. Here we go. We got Jackson RC Aviation. He had some good videos up this week. They went to a crawling RC car shop, and that place is amazing. And he's out in the back.
Okay, we're back. We're
Hey, Vicky, how you
outside
doing?
with the
Lee, how's it going?
Summit Racing SCX24.
Hey, Frank.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little bit of.
I think I forgot to grab your video. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened to me this afternoon. I was out in the hangar after flying until, I don't know, till 13:30. It was just such a nice day of flying, man. I didn't do any videos. The dogs behaved themselves well. We had fun flying with Mark, Earl, and Rodney.
Gladiator.
Yeah, it looks pretty capable too. I mean, he's actual 24, SRC 24. But man, they driving it in some pretty rugged stuff for a little 24. But yeah, they have a nice run. They really do. And Chris talks and stuff in there. They do a good job. Yeah, I know. That's it for the surface. That's the only surface I got. Except for we got this guy here. Got this guy in Canada. This here is Philip Cockram. It's RC channel, and he is YouTube.
And welcome to the Philip Cockram channel, viewers. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. It helps this channel to grow, and it helps me to bring you these great videos that we all love. So we've got the P51 Super Scale Mustang out again today. 1.5 meter. We got a 6S 4000 in here. Left, right, up, down, left, right. Let's go. There we go. Oh, geez. So hard to get it rolling on these rocks.
Oh, all right, yeah. 1.2 meter 18.
And we're up in the air. I changed my CG a little bit from the last pack there, so we'll see if I like it better or not. You know, it's up to you then, right? You know, because some just don't seem to. I think even a few. Oh, oh no! Oh, that was just the. It was the spinner let loose. I'm pretty sure. It was in rough shape. I just cleaned.
Hey, you gotta check it out, man. What does he do when his spinner cracks up on him? Does he fly cautious? No. He let's try full speed, and hits the full speed and stuff. But you got to watch the video to see how everything worked out. But there it is right there.
The nose cone part is no good, right? So I think that.
Yeah, that would definitely cause some weird tension on the motor and everything like that, out of balance. But yep. You say Philip put another video out? He threw another one out tonight? Yeah, okay. Okay, so he's got a 64 millimeter Warthog that he just put out. All right. Nice. Speaking of nice. All right. We know what Monday night is known for. No, it's not Monday Night Football. No, 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 no. That's wrong. It is known for Monday Night Real Flight, and Wild Bill is the host of Wild Monday Night Real Flight, and he does a really nice job, and it is pretty good, man. And I'm not going to show his live chat replay because it's going to overwrite. it's going to wipe out my side and everything like that. But let's jump in here and we'll get going here. And here's how it goes. Full screen.
And that's enough about that, I guess.
That's how he does it, man. We watch people fly, we chat, we talk. Some of us even fall asleep. No, I stayed awake.
You know, to
the whole
tell
90
you the
minutes.
truth, I had no idea the guy was.
And that's how you do that. That's how you do that on Monday nights. Every Monday night, I don't know what time. It comes on about 9 o'clock here, 8 o'clock here. So check it out, whether you have real flight or not. You don't have to, you can fly if you have real flight, or you can just watch and chat and watch other people fly. Now, let's see. We need a drink after that. Hey, Jim, how you doing? Yep, Spinners. Yep. I like the Spinners. They were a pretty good group. I like their music. Here we have Wayne's World RC. He's got a new little intro here. I thought that was pretty neat.
Wayne's RC World. Okay.
He's flying the Eflite F4 Phantom 80mm jet. And it flew really well.
Taking out the F4 Panther Eflite 80mm. It's an old plane. Been around a long time. Well, it's been discontinued around a long time, but this proves that foam
Hey,
planes do last years. And
Paul Ballard likes Wayne. That's good enough for me. I know Paul.
here we go.
So that is good enough for me. But it's a nice flight, man.
Flaps up. Gear up.
All right,
Over
Victor.
for a while, so
Then he comes in for a nice landing. He had a nice landing, just missed the runway just a ticky tick. But let's see, he brings it up here. We'll watch him bring it up here.
hit the grass runway, but missed a fabric. Oh well. My depth perception.
Yeah, I don't know.
Again.
It was either somebody you liked it or you hated it.
That's the Eflite Phantom.
I guess everybody thought it was underpowered or something. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, next up. But check out Wayne's World. He's out there in northwestern, eastern. He's in such the western part of Minnesota. He's almost in North Dakota, but he's way out there in the frozen tundra of Minnesota, western Minnesota. All right, now this is cool. This is Vance Valjavec. Vance Valjavec. I think that's how you pronounce it. At least that's the way when I went to, I think German, learned to speak German. But he's our guy that does the RC parachutes. And this is a good video here. He compares it to the full scale. We'll just watch a little bit of it. That's right. He's got crazy music. I'm sure it's safe. I've jumped out of airplanes, several of them. It's fun. I think this would be hella fun to do, man. But it's pretty cool, man. He explains the sport. Yep, on purpose. Yep. he explains the sport and how they have those cameras. In fact, let's where is scoring in the air, hitting the target. Boom. See, they got cameras that measure the distance. There they go. That's what I was getting at right there. That's how they do the RC one. These have these 3 cameras, and so they use that to measure when you hit the target. But it's a pretty cool sport. He's lots of cool videos on it and stuff. And it just looks interesting if you ask me. And I think it's neat.
Yeah.
All right, here we go, man. This is pretty cool. Here we have RC Roland, Greg, and this is one of the guys he flies with, Lee, and he's got a DH6, the de Havilland, and it looks pretty good, man. It's tissue. We'll listen to it. It's a 3-channel plane.
Built a Peter Rake designed AMC DH6.
Now you got to turn the volume way up. But anyway, he explains how he only flies it on nice days because it's tissue and he doesn't want it to get wet. Sweet. Man, that's pretty cool. He's kicking around making a quarter scale one, blowing up the plans and making it quarter scale. I think that would be pretty cool if he did something like that. Here we have Icarus II and friends, and he is at the JETS Over Venlo 2025 EDF meeting after movie. But I just thought this was pretty cool. And the music, I'm going to go ahead and mute it, but pretty sure it's just blah blah music. Last week I got hit for like 3 seconds of music. I don't care. I took care of it. The yakety yakking. It just looks like a bunch of nice people getting together to fly, man. Yeah, it's not. Hey, Michael, how you doing, man? Yeah, they had some rough landings, man. They got a basket full of cracked foam. In fact, let's see if I can get. Yeah, this is. I think this is one of them. I'm not sure. No. We'll watch a little bit there. Kenny, how you doing, man? Yeah, this is one that goes into the fence, I think. Waka waka. Nice toss. Anyway, man, they have some good flights and they crack some foam. They crack some foam. All right, here we go. We got Bob, and he's not. This is not his flying channel. his other one, his flying channel is Moosky Bob, like musky smell. This is Moosky Bob here. And he's going on a fishing trip. We'll listen to him a little bit here. Oops.
It's that time. We're going to go to Moose Lake. Look at all those fun toys to play with out there.
And they're out on the water. And it's getting ready for fall there, and then we catch
There we go.
fish.
Finally.
Some little pike.
Not that big of a fish, but boy, was he in the weeds, eh? Oh, come on, give me.
And he goes out to another lake, and he catches a big fish.
Oh, my gosh. There we go.
Anyway, man, that's it right there. It's pretty cool, man. They have a good time.
Good afternoon.
Arrow dropper, Kenny. What's this arrow dropper, man? Arrow topper. Okay. All right, we got Purcell Aviation, and she's doing a Spitfire flight. I didn't think I had Gina this week, but I do have her, so I'm go ahead. Let's listen to this.
Not the greatest day for filming, but a good day for flying. Going to fly the old original tree-dwelling Eflite Spitfire 1.2 meter. My favourite model, even though I've got the spares special. And 2 more waiting in their boxes.
Yeah, I think one of those XY is in mine. Oh, okay.
Check over and drool over. Anyway, what's the Spitfire doing on the ground when it should be
in the air?
Up there in the air. Here we go. All right. Since all of my batteries that I originally bought for the Eflite Warbirds, that is the 3000 milliamp 3S ones.
All right, Kenny, I look forward to that, man.
Bought 4, 1 went bad 6, 7
I don't know what day it is this week. It's Friday, I guess. It's doing the show.
All 3 all went. Must have been a bad batch. So I've switched back to 3200 milliamp batteries.
Ooh.
Turnigy, which always seem to do well. They're heavier, so I've moved the thing back in the battery bay. I'm hoping that doing that will, when I land it on the grass, it won't nose over quite so spectacularly. Come on, it's a Spitfire. It's going to nose over spectacularly. Anyway, control check. Right, left, up, down, right, and the left. Let's just make sure we've got everything in the right
I do
mode.
intro video that I have for asking the
On
sub.
whilst I pick the model up.
I'm using
Yes.
some music that I
for
got
safety's
from
sake, safe is on.
Maple Motors.
If I've got it, I use
channel.
it.
I got it from
I don't have any
Nicholas.
overinflated ideas about my ability.
Said I could use his music, so I got a little clip that I use of his.
Anyway, so controls are checked. Throttle cut now off. Let's.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put flaps on. This model now has a problem with flaps,
Good one, Phil.
which is a shame. Which means that it's probably coming to the end of its useful life, maybe, and might wind up being a piece of wall art in the house, which would be rather jolly, wouldn't it? Anyway, let's get spit in the air.
Watch it take off here. Nice.
By any means possible, including bad ones.
She has some nice flights, man. She has a beautiful flyby here. Where's that at? I mean, she literally scrapes her helmet.
Yeah, I had a bit of an accident flying this a few months, I don't know, can't remember how long ago, months ago, spring, I think. And I went to land it belly style into the grass, and it ripped some of the little delicate plastic moldings that enable the split flaps.
Let's see if that's it. No.
Elegant, delicate
Where is
and dainty pigeon-chested Spitfire Mark I, and found that that airframe pretty quickly had to get its claws out and its fangs sharpened.
Well, check out her flight, though. She has a great landing, man. She pulls off a great landing, and she has a nice flight. Yeah, you might be able to scrape one out of there in that, but Gina does a good job.
Okay.
All right. Now, Ian's not quite fully recovered yet, and I said, I hope you're recovering well. And he said, recovering slowly, Jeff. Thanks for watching and commenting. So, keep Ian in your thoughts and prayers there as he makes his recovery.
Good morning, everyone. We're out at stupid o'clock, and what I've got today is attempt number 2 at the maiden flight of the Dynam Mark 1A Hawker Hurricane V2. So tune in, see how it goes, roll the intro.
He's been commenting on Dad's RC Hangar website, Facebook page. That's a nice looking plane, but mine just didn't fly very well. No matter what I did to it, it didn't want to fly.
Okay, yeah, morning everyone. As I said, maiden flight attempt 2, although I was quite rightly told that because it didn't get off the ground, it's still a maiden flight, so it didn't fly. If you weren't watching, I'll put a link in the description to the video of what happened with the Hawker Hurricane last week. So it's the Dynam Mark 1A Hawker Hurricane version 2. And before I start, I'm just...
You don't have to, don't get the discount, the StreamYard. It's just right there.
1.250 millimeter wingspan, which is...
the free StreamYard works well too.
Is 49.2 inches.
I just wanted to be able to invite guests and stuff.
It's 39.5-inch fuselage. The CG, very important.
Oh, how you doing,
is
man?
65 to 70 mil from the leading edge of the wing. I took an addition.
Paul, I was going to say that, I mean, trust me, the 109 was a lot harder to fly than the Spitfire, than the Hawker Hunter, man. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's not easy when you're taking a Dynam plane up for the first time, man.
60 gram of lead to get it to balance at that point. The prop is a 3-bladed prop, and it's flat grass or tarmac. But
Paul,
I'm wrong. That's all.
I'm looking forward to going to Bigfoot.
Talking out the way. It's a bit chilly at the moment, but right, all that's left now really is to.
Gear down.
Oh, well, she's up. It's a nice flight.
Don't you want gear up?
We hear Cheryl.
Oh, I just put them on wrong, that's all. Okay, so just check in that she's trimmed okay.
And they say they get out there pretty early, man, so that's, I don't know, man. Cheryl must be some kind of wife that you can wake up at dark 30 to go fly RC airplanes out there in the cold and stuff. and everything. Mr. Smith from Freewing. Now, hadn't, Juno, but yeah, I used to have the FMS 109. I liked flying it a lot, man. Till I had the I don't know, the jungle one, the one that had the green and white, like Arctic scheme on it and stuff, which blend in perfectly with the trees when I was flying. I lost orientation, man. That thing I didn't have safe. That thing did about like it looked like it was in a tight circle dogfighting before I lost it and it crashed into the pavement into 1,000 pieces. But I don't know. Maybe X-Fly will bring one back or something. Ian had a good time. All right, now, Bob, I was joking with Bob about my crescendo hitting the fence, and he sent me this link to his video. This is Bob Barlow, and this is hilarious, man. All right, so we're flying. It looks like the Hobby King. The Hobby King, the Hobby King, what is that called? The Viper, the Vampire. Yep, Hobby King Vampire. All right, watch this. Check this out.
Why did you say that?
I've got to film this. I've got to.
I like the laughing.
Turn around for the camera. All right.
That's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. That is just hilarious, man. Check that out, man, Bob. You know, those guys always have fun over there and stuff, man. They do a great job and stuff. But let's see. Let's go back. Again, it's Bob Barlow. And yeah, I'm sure, you know, just heat that up and it'll pop right back out and stuff, man. That's funny. At least he tested it well. Everything's good. All right, here we go. We got Jack 78. And there's Chris, Big Chris. He's out there flying. And this is where they like to fly at New Pulse when they get kicked off their field at the end of this month.
But then it has the
Yeah, yep.
That one sounds like it's on steroids.
Yeah, it's funny how it stuck to that
If the
song.
blades sound were louder and then were lower, it would sound real.
Yes.
It would sound real because you can hear it when it goes by.
Yep.
They have the 4-blade version, which really sounds realistic. But that's a couple $100 for the 4 blades and the new head. Flies good. See the landing light?
I think right.
Yeah.
Anyway, Chris has a good,
I
nice
love the fact
flight.
they all have lights now. Considering some of the money I saw spent at the Rhinebeck Jamboree, for some of them, $2,000 at like $20.
That one sounds good.
There's one guy there. He had an Italian Caproni bomber. This thing had probably 200.
Anyway, man, they have a nice time there flying. That looks like a nice place to fly. But there's Jack, Chris, and I think Rick was there too, but I don't know for sure, man. But they're having a good time up there in New York, Hudson Valley area. All right, here we go. Here we have Ruckham Roy, and he has Tim Judson out there flying this the big Twin Otter by Flex Innovations. And those of you that don't know Tim Judson, man, he is an amazing flyer. He flies everything fast. And
Tim. Thing's so big, you got to.
man, that's a big otter. I thought it was Rick, yeah. Because what's that other club he flies at, Rick does, where they make, everybody makes that one plane, that guy makes that foam board plane cub for everybody. That looked like a nice club, too. Ah, yeah. Model Masters. Tim does a lot of stuff, man. Let's see him do some of these pop-top thingamajiggers and whatchamacallits. If he's going to do a whatchamacallit right now.
Please. Sorry, Jim.
Of course, we're using expert camera work here. No, just kidding, man. Roy does a good job. Let's watch him do something else here. But he gets it up there and he's just warming up, man. But he does all kinds of crazy stuff and everything, man. And has a good time. Good time flying. All right, now this is interesting here. This is the E-flite, or I don't know if it's E-flite or, I think it's E-flite, the big Falker, the 87-inch, and it's electric. And I asked Love if he could get the information next time and about the motor and everything, but check this out, man. 87 inches. I don't know if he's running 12S. He looks a little nose heavy by the way it went up and like that. But
That's me. I'm pitching it up.
of course, I think I'd made it a little nose heavy too. But he gets it under control and flies it. He does a good job, man. All right, nice. Did you see Brian Phillips do that hydroplane boat? That was hilarious. That was funny. Out there with those two canoes he's got pulled together. That's crazy. I guess he doesn't know about initial and secondary stability in canoes. Anyway, man, he has a nice maiden. His landing's a little questionable, but you have to check the landing out. Hangar 9, that's it. Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Paul. Yeah, it says it right up there. Duh. Cool. Yep. Yeah, when I was at Electric Ceph, E-flite had their all their stuff there. The owner had his Fokker D7 there and stuff, and I was there with model aviator Adam. And Allie said, "You can fly any planes you want, Adam, you know." And I said, "Adam, fly the D7, fly the D7, you know." That's why Adam's got a video of the D7. I was suggesting that. I was like a little kid. Fly the D7, Adam, fly the D7. It was pretty good though, man. Man, Adam flew it very well too. Everything Adam flies, man.
Here's Mark Sneak.
Yeah, I was more time. But I think there was, because I've seen I think it was, I watched on the Sailors maybe, and there was something you could trim. You could trim it so it'll go up, you know. So I think maybe they missed that in the instructions. But, you know, Brian Phillips RC is not exactly known for following instructions.
Peeked out with his Tomahawk Swift S1.
Check this out, man.
EDF.
3.3 meter.
And there it is, look. With a pop-up EDF.
That was probably a good thing.
Okay. My word, that sounds nice.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sounds like a turbine, doesn't it?
Yeah.
12 cell EDF.
12S. He has a nice flight, man, a nice landing and stuff. So, Greg Roland is going to sell a lot of planes. Yeah, I mean, I like Brian. You know, he's an Iowa guy. You know, I've talked to him a couple times and stuff, and in person. And Megan is Megan is a great woman too, man. They're friendly people, I think, anyway. But I thought that was funny. The canoe, I can't believe the canoes together, because canoes, they don't have, you know, you can a canoe can either have initial stability, like when you get in it, it's nice and stable, you know, but most of them have secondary. So like when you get out in big waves and everything, you know, they track very stable through rough water and stuff, man. And it's just, I don't know. When I saw you had them pulled together, I'm like, why? You know, you don't have to do that. Oh. All right. So now what we've got here is we have Mark Crutcher went to an indoor flying session, and I don't think he's going to go back. He didn't see. You see, I don't think he feels at home flying indoors. But man, God, he put out another build video this week, and it is awesome. Awesome sauce, man. He's doing a pull system on his two different planes, his D7 and his Tiger Moth. But anyway, let's see how the indoor activity goes here, man. See how it goes. I think it'd be fun to go fly indoors. I think I got a place I'm going to try for our place to fly. I'm just worried about someone who want to take a 3-meter gasser in there and do it. Serious. You can't talk while you're doing that. No, I'm kidding.
How many wines, Dave?
Let's count the love. I don't count them.
Could do, yeah. It's climbing though.
Yeah, there's just something simple about that. Relaxing. They have a good time, man. They fly some other planes and stuff.
What's up, guys?
All right, here we go. We got Alaska, RC Alaska. And I guess when he has a birthday here, he's going to tell us how old he is and show a picture of himself and stuff. But he's out there on a nice sunny day in pre-fall in Alaska. And he's going to do some
Today we're going to be testing how the FMS Ranger V2 handles in extremely heavy rain. Here we go. And so far it's doing absolutely fine, but what we're going to be checking for is potential servo failure. I doubt this is going to happen, but you never know. And to expose the servos more, I'm going to do some inverted flying. So let's get into that.
We're gonna watch it
Unfortunately,
till we
it's
get this
very
one
cold
through.
out, and I'm not wearing very much protection. We're going to start with an extremely low inverted pass here. And let's see how low we can get. Not very skilled at inverted flying, but I have some practice in, so I'm not too terribly worried. Whoa, just had a little panic there when I passed myself because I lost sight of it for just a second and almost hit the power lines. All right, well, that's a good reminder. When you're trying to pull out of being inverted, you do not want to use the elevator, which I just did, my mistake. You should use just the aileron, or if absolutely necessary, use down elevator. I used up elevator there. That was just instinct. When you're in a sticky situation, generally you do want to use up elevator, but the opposite is true when you're flying inverted. Takeoffs and landings, you are going to get very muddy wings, which I will show you at the end of this video. But right now, let's just do a touch and go to see if it behaves any different on an approach. So far, it seems totally normal, although it's probably a few. The snow gets pretty bad, though. Oftentimes, you can't even see in front of you when it's snowing. We do have a car coming, so I'm going to abort this.
All right. What he does on one of his passes, he flies here where the radar's at, and he says that they got in trouble from the city by flying into the, setting off the radar. I don't know if it sends a signal to somebody that people are speeding a lot up here or what, but I just thought that was funny. So check that video out. It's pretty good. He gives some good tips, man. He gives nice tips. All right, let's see. We got to skip that. And let's go here. Here we go. We've got Cliff Harvey, RC, and we've got his build here. It is pretty good. We'll go full screen.
Hi guys, hi guys, and welcome back to part 14 of the Tony Ray 1.5 meter build. I'm smiling because this is the third time I've started this take, but I'm going to go with it now. And yeah, 1.5 meter Tony Ray Tiger Moth.
Yeah, because one day they were doing it over and over and over and over.
This is the final part of the assembly. It's a kit. If this is the first video of mine you've watched, then welcome to the channel, and you've come in right at the end. There is a playlist at the end of the video going from part 1, the unboxing, in fact. So yeah, if you want to stick around and see me finish the model, that would be great. And if you want to see the maiden flight, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below and you'll be able to do so. And if you want to give the video a thumbs up, that also helps with the algorithms and promotes the video to people who may just be interested in the hobby. So yeah, without further ado, shall we get on with it? It's just here. It's looking great. Those of you that have been following along have no, but it looks great as well. The color scheme, red and white, it sort of developed a little bit. It's totally unplanned. It's not to scale, but I love it. So yeah, let's get on with it. I'll show you what I've been doing. Let's have a look then, shall we? So I left it this morning. I had to break away for a minute with fitting the fuel tank. Now I've only loosely fitted the screws, and I was just fitting.
Just look at that. Look at the dash that he did, and then look how he showed like stitching from like when the hinges there and stuff, and he's working on the tail. He's putting a stitching in. But there you go. There you can see with the wing and everything. And then this battery hatch right here is held on with a magnet. It is just amazing. Check his video out. Check his work out. He does an outstanding job, man. Good show, Mark. Can't wait to see that. Good show, Cliff. I can't wait to. I'm making fun of your third intro to your video there and screwing up, but I can't wait to see Cliff fly this. I'm sure that thing is going to fly like a big pussy cat and stuff, but it just looks amazing. Then here's another scale. Look at it here. This is the rigging wire he was putting in for the fuel tank and the wing. It's both functional and aesthetic.
Which was the best side to fit it? I've seen them on both sides, but Mark Crouch has just informed me you've seen them on both sides because there's one on each side. So I've only made one. So
anyway, man, check it out. Yeah, for sure. I would be too. Any kid would, man. Shoot, we'd have been ripping at them with our bicycles and stuff. But good job, Cliff. Check his video out, his build video, man. All right, so here what we have here. We have Roach Coach Hellies, and he's doing another FPV. And it looks like he made this song in AI. The music is made in AI, and I would play it. It's a pretty good soundtrack. You're going to have to watch it, and you're going to have to listen to the AI soundtrack. In fact, what the heck? Let's roll it.
Silver owls through the clouds, empty skies, no one shows. Chasing fire, chasing gold, chasing the sun, never getting old.
All right, there you go. You get an idea of the song, but that's pretty cool for an AI song. I had an AI's RC Blues song going, but I did an AI, but they wanted too much information to get it to be able to download it. I think I had to guarantee or have my whole life set up to be an AI provider and stuff. Yeah, that's right. There's no copyright. Yep.
Chasing the sun, where does it end? Round and round the sky bends.
That's pretty cool, man. Wow. All right, nice. Nice, Paul. Watch him come in for a landing, man. Michael's got this FPV stuff down, but my buddy, man, he said it was easier to fly jets with FPV than it was to fly them line of sight, at least for him anyway. There he goes, man. He was sitting there in the chair, just sitting there chasing the sun. There he is right here. Boom, he's sitting right there. He's in the chair. He's got his spotter right there and stuff, man. Yeah, I know. It's probably true. But that's the show, man. That's everything I got and stuff, man. And I want to thank everybody for letting me see the videos and stuff, man. Man, there were some others I could have had in there. In fact, I had more, and I took out some and stuff. I was trying to do a little something different and stuff, but I don't know if there's something wrong with Chris and Lori, but I don't know. Just I know it's getting fall and everybody's doing other stuff and getting ready for winter. If you're in a place where you get winter, it's just now it's getting nice to where we can do stuff here. I'd show you one of my raw videos from this week, but I didn't do anything spectacular. Didn't crash, didn't hit anything, except for today when I was going to fly the 10cc Avani, and one of the little T-nuts to hold the wings, it popped loose, and so we were trying to CA it, and I wasn't applying the glue, but glue got applied on the screw too, so hate using CA. I especially hate using thin CA for repairs like that. I should have just put it away and left it. And I'm gonna have to put like a small tube of Upor in my bag again. I just took it out because it gets hot and stuff and smashed. But I hope everybody has a good week. Model Aviator put out some nice video this week, doing kind of a tribute video to Battle of Britain Day, which was the 15th. He did a really nice video. Brian Phillips' video on the boat is hilarious. All kinds of innuendos and jokes, and the porta potties. And there was a porta potty company in Des Moines when we were growing up. It was they called them Kaibos, you know, and they had a song like Kaibo, Kaibo, can't wait, Kaibo, Kaibo, too late, you know. So they had a catchy little advertisement song. So they had that in it and stuff. But whatever, you know, it's been a good week, man, and stuff. Kate, Steph, Marcia, Sophie, Gracie, you know, it's just like thanks everybody. And like I said, today I didn't run video. I mean, we just had fun, you know. I had fun. The dogs had fun today, you know. I'm doing a little something different. Or I go sit in a chair with Earl and Rodney, and I bring a dog over there one at a time, and they seem to like it and stuff. But oh well. Thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and you know, video something. Just video it. It doesn't have to be perfect. Who cares if it's a hat cam? Do the bit, you know, just do the best you can do, and share it, and you know, other people will catch your passion for the hobby, and we'll spread this RC flying hobby and RC everything hobby, boating. It doesn't matter. Just have fun. And L to the W, he put out an interesting video this week about some RC car that shoots bullets that expand in water and stuff, and it was kind of funny. But anyway, check them everybody out. Have good, be fun, be safe. This is Jeff saying bye.